On a night where the Rangers stressed the need to get their act together defensively, they did exactly that in quick succession. Jonathan Quick, his 64th career shutout, ties our buddy Henrik Lundqvist for 17th on the all-time list, 2 behind Patrick Waugh, all part of a 2-0 Rangers win over the Vancouver Canucks here in British Columbia. Hi, everyone. Alongside Dave Maloney, I'm John Giannone. You know, David Quinn said to me after the second period, this is exactly what we've been stressing since training camp and what we saw in the first 7 games of the season. What the Rangers did in their own zone tonight, and really up the ice as well, was much more like it.
Oh, there's certainly a commitment to do the things that don't come naturally to particularly the top end of the lineup. Now, Mike Sullivan talked, and we discussed the fact that the upper end of the lineup, who are used to goal scoring, probably press the panic button knowing they have to score goals, still have to buy into the belief that you've got to play the way that gives you a chance. And the Rangers played exactly that way, right down the lineup. I was impressed with how quickly they got to the puck. You know, sticks were in good position. And, of course, at the end of the day, you'll never apologize when your goaltender makes a save when he has to.
And he had to make some in the third period. 4 saves in the first, 7 in the second, 12 in the third as the Canucks pressed for the equalizer. But Jonathan Quick, at the age of 39, turns 40 in January. Oldest goalie in the NHL, sure doesn't look it.
Yeah, he really does. He battles and he continues to battle. And we talk about his career has been built on a guy that really protects the bottom of the net well. He's like a cat down low. Great first move out, right? First move out, glove in a perfect position, go anyway here. It's a chance, again, hooks out the right leg twice. Another save off that left leg. He really does. He gets down in that crouching position, right? And has the ability to dart. You know, he continues to work in the off season, stretching, the different things about nutrition and rest and all the things you have to do at the ripe old age of 39 to continue to be an impressive factor, most importantly on the ice, but the influence in his room is certainly felt also.
Welcome back to the Mercedes-Benz Rangers post-game show. Our Jersey Mike sub-above player of the game is that guy, Jonathan Quick. 2 wins in 3 starts, a .941 save percentage in those 3 starts. And he gets the win tonight 2-0 on a night where JT Miller was honored by his former team and honored by the play of his current team. Here's Miller afterward.
About the way you guys played?
Yeah, just way better start, urgent, assertiveness in our game. Controlled play for 2 periods, and then, play with the lead in the third. I think that's how you want to play on the road.
Defensively, we talked about last time trying to get back to what you guys were doing earlier in the season. What do you like about the defensive effort tonight?
Just commitment, good mindset, good intention. Didn't force plays, didn't try to, every time we play the right way, we get more looks. It's just a mindset, and I thought we were committed from the drop of the puck today.
It didn't seem like you guys gave up a ton of quality chances.
No.
The quick getting the shutout, having a guy like that can step in as a backup, what does that mean for you guys?
Yeah, we're lucky. We got 2 unbelievable goalies that we have total faith in every single game. So I'm super happy for him. He's been doing this forever, and he played unreal again today.
You still?
What did it feel like to skate out there too?
I had a lot of nerves. I just tried to move my feet and stay focused, and I really liked the way our line played in the first 2 periods. I thought that we had a cycle game, had an honest game, and it's an emotional game for sure. But it actually went better than I thought. I actually thought it was going to be a little worse, but it's made it through.
What was going through your mind with that? The ovation, the reaction from the crowd, the tribute?
Yeah, it's just surreal. You don't realize how lucky you are, and just really happy that my kids got to be here today, and my wife means a ton to me, and I just feel like super lucky that to have that support in a hockey crazy city. It was a really special chapter of our lives here.
Were you able to kind of soak it in that moment?
Honestly, no. We had a power play, and we were worried about having a good rep. So I'm gonna probably soak it in tonight. Go see my kiddos right now, and celebrate the win, a much-needed win for our team.
Does it still feel like there's more meat on the bone offensively, especially with power play over 3 against?
Listen, I miss a wide open net. Our line has like 7 or 8 tips tonight. The game could be busted open at any point. We're not going to chase the game. 2-0 lead, 1-0 lead in the third on the road. We had plenty of opportunities today. Again, they're just not going right now. So I think it'd be really easy to just start opening up the game like we kind of had been. And I think we're just going to plug away like this. We know what Ranger hockey's starting to look like when we play our game. So we can't press.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Zero surprise JT Miller was as emotional as he is tonight. Yeah. That's who he is on a night that he called urgent and consistent.
There's no question. And, you know, one of the phrases we've often heard is a guy who wears his emotion on his sleeve. And if you didn't get a sense of that listening to what he had to say, then you don't recognize what emotion on his sleeve is and how important it is to him and in the situation. His honesty is refreshing, and it's the right way to handle things. So the chances will go in, and they just have to continue to believe that's the case. You get out of here with a 2-0 win, and I loved when he dropped the hint that Jonathan Quick's been doing it forever.
It seems that way for sure. Good intentions is what JT Miller used to describe what happened tonight. Good intentions by the Canucks tonight as they welcome back JT Miller after he spent 5.5 special seasons here in Vancouver.
No flight is just a flight. It's a new beginning.
Hi, nice to meet you.
A love story.
Will you marry me?
A launch pad. It's your next step.
How about some light? Thank you. You're gonna do great.
And at Delta, we're proud to help you take it.
You're home for the holidays. You've dreamt of this moment. Back in your old room. Oh.
Hey, kiddo, I'll be right there.
At least you can get a deal on new shorts for Dad. Something with a little more coverage.
One of 23 saves from Jonathan Quick, his 6th shutout as a Ranger, 64th of his career. Here are Quick's post-game thoughts presented by Chase.
Just a great team game. You know, from start to finish, we defended well. It's a team that's really good off the rush, and they got, you know, some dangerous weapons, and, you know, we checked hard and competed through the neutral zone in front of our net, you know, and it went a long way.
Obviously, you guys are looking for the win no matter what, but was there a little added motivation with JT coming back in here tonight?
I mean, yes and no, right? Like, it's coming in, you know, he played here as long as he did, and, you know, you want to get a win from him. But, you know, once the game gets going, you're just thinking about the game and you know, what you can do to help the team. Yeah.
It's a 64 career shutouts now. You tie Henrik Lundqvist. Any added meaning to that?
You know, obviously, you know, any time your name's in a category with Hank, it's, you know, special. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's 2 points. We, you know, much needed 2 points, you know, and hopefully we could build off this game going into Edmonton now.
The way you guys are defending and playing in front of both you and Igor so far this season, like, how much easier does that, easier's the wrong word, but like how much more structure are you seeing right now in front of you?
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, obviously still early in the year, and, you know, we've had some periods and games here and there where we got off from that structure, but I thought, you know, tonight and a lot of games that we played so far this year, we've played with that structure, and it goes a long way. It's, you know, you're spending less time in the D zone, you have fresher legs going playing offense, you know, so it helps a lot.
A great team game. We defended well. We checked hard. It's 2 points. It's never about Jonathan Quick as he wins at 2-0 here in Vancouver, right? That's him in a nutshell. It's never about him first.
Yes, it really is. And there's an attitude that leads to a cup, but the cup, you know, substantiates an attitude also. And when you listen to people who have been there and done that, a lot of the things that they pick out and observe recognize the concepts that a team has to have to play together to win. And see a guy at this stage of his career continue to battle, continue to prepare, continue to be productive is impressive. So once again, you never apologize for good goaltending, and the Rangers got another good goaltending effort.
Yeah, now they take a right foot approach into Edmonton on Thursday. Oilers were trailing tonight 2-0 to the Mammoth and then scored 5 in the second period. They ended up winning 6-3.
Well, they talk about doing the right things in front of the goaltender to give him a better chance to be better. And those are the things that they'll have to carry into a pretty dynamic offensive team in the Oilers.
And it is a fun place to play. We'll have the game for you on Thursday night.